Let's take a look at the markets. David Stryzewski joins me now. David, great to see you. You say Jay Powell has lost the inflation fight. You call the idea of a soft landing a, quote, fairy tale. I mean, that's a bit ominous. So does that mean a recession is imminent?
Hey, good morning, Ashley. Great to be with you here. Yes, I do believe that a recession is imminent. We are directly heading towards something right now, and the 10-year Treasury is certainly sending off a fresh warning signal for us. You know, I'm right now in Las Vegas, and I'm at a conference called Don't Bet on the Dollar. By the way, I was hanging out with Jim Rickards last night, and he said to say hello to Varney and company and his regards to everybody. But our issue today is runaway deficit spending. This is not about the consumer was too strong. We have people going on strike right now because their wages are not keeping up with the cost of everything. And so the part that's so surprising to me right now is that, number one, Jay Powell was 18 months late to the table. Then we went from a 15-year credit cycle where everything was zero. We had low cost, everything, cheap credit. And now we just raised rates so high. We're looking at 5.5% here in a little better than a year. Now, the challenge is that, you know, he said, hey, you know, my job isn't to communicate with Congress about, you know, their deficit spending. That's actually incorrect and I believe negligent to say that his job isn't to say to Congress, hey, you guys are spending way more than you actually noted on your budget here. That would be, in my definition, defaulting on the budget because we passed something and we said, oh, wait, I got a better idea. So, you know, we've got some big problems ahead of us right now. I mean, if we just even look at the big four expenses here for the U.S., that's Medicare, Social Security, deficit spending, and then what we're paying on interest on the debt, that exceeds all tax revenue that comes in by $104 billion per year. So Moody's is looking at downgrading us. Of course they are. Interest rates are going up right now on the 10-year. This is the bond market's way of essentially telling us, hey, Congress, you got to get your spending in check right now because you're on the verge of not being as creditworthy.
David, we'll have to leave it there. You gave a very good answer, and we hear you loud and clear. All I can say to you is cheer up and have fun in Vegas. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much. Okay,
thank you.
Let's, with what David has had to say, thank you. Perhaps a lost decade could be ahead of us, says David. That's all very, very doom and gloom. Lauren.